I'm not fucking looking forward to this, David.
Oh, yes, lad.
Not in the fucking slightest.
Was that the same reaction to the fourth goal?
I know, just sitting pissing ourselves laughing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I've had to pull out the big guns for this because this is more than just a few things I've learned. This is what have we learned? Oh God.
Welcome back to the Celtic the Thunder episode 1.
What way you start this would be. I've got David here, of course. Go and subscribe to David's channel in the description. Debut 22. Celtic win. Sparta Prague 4. Was there any surviving this, David?
It's like Neil Lennon and like Hamilton Academical will survive the zombie apocalypse comfortably.
We have just actually.
You just do your thing, and I'm just gonna sit here and just chuck in the additional.
We have suffered what is undoubtedly the most embarrassing result we have seen at Celtic Park in Europe for the last. Don't know, ever?
2 months.
For the last, we've been battered 5-0 off PSG. We've watched teams walk over us. We've went away from home and done even worse. But at Celtic Park to lose 4-1 to the side that was the easiest in the group, a team who are missing 7 of their first team players, not played a competitive game of football in about 1 month.
Domestic, because they played Europa League.
Sorry, domestic game of football. And a team who are the worst team in the Europa League of the first 2 match days to lose a game 4-1. For me is absolutely inexcusable. Chris sitting on the television there, blaming everybody but the manager, but his pal. Blaming everybody but the manager. As a Celtic fan who has sat here on YouTube and done my absolute best to bite my tongue in saying Lennon out.
Get him to fuck it.
Look, the undertones have been there. People will know that I've not been as supportive as I normally am about Neil Lennon. People will know that. It's no hard to look past. But after tonight, how can I sit and defend him? Gutless, absolutely gutless.
Shite, mate.
How many things can I actually? This video could go on for an hour itself. This could be a podcast in itself.
I just like it's laughable, isn't it? I mean, you watch the. I watched both the games tonight, Celtic and Rangers game.
I had the absolute cheek to laugh at Rangers conceding a 90th minute equaliser to a Benfica side who could arguably go in and win the competition for Pete's sake.
Whereas if that had gone 3-3, you'd have been fucking climbing. They'd have to scrape you off the roof.
Look, this is as bad as it was tonight. If Celtic, when they got back that goal when it was 2-1, if Celtic went to win the game 3, what a world that would be! Yeah, if we pulled the game back to win 3-2, I would still not have been impressed with what I seen tonight. Embarrassing, absolutely so soft, embarrassing. Soft. Fucking hell.
What even happened? I can't even remember. The first goal was corner, wasn't it?
Set pieces.
Yeah, set pieces. Which
you've got somebody like you. If it was up to me, I'd be finding a new coach tomorrow morning just to come in and specialise on set piece defending. We were just
laughing and joking about getting John Kennedy to get the boots on, but if he's coaching their defending, then fuck me, he's just as culpable. Like the first, I think McGregor's got to go out towards to win the first ball. He doesn't. I think does Bain save it onto the post? It hits the post and he comes out.
No, I don't think.
And there's like all the Celtic. There's like 7 Celtic players in the 6-yard box standing still, nowhere near the opposition players. It's just so fucking easy. What was the second one?
Second goal was was it rebound? Can't even remember off the top of my head. No, there's too much.
It's probably shite as well.
Too much to condense into.
The third one was a laughable one. It was the third one when Duffy got done. Or was that the fourth?
Duffy.
Fuck me, there was 4 goals. I can't even.
Sticks his head in the air. Silly me. What a mistake I've made there.
Keep the faith, Duffy. Keep the faith.
Jesus Christ.
It's just like he's so shit, man.
He's arguably the worst defender I've seen at Celtic Park.
We both sat on this channel and we put him in a Celtic Rangers combined 11.
Yep. What I feel I like to be. What I feel you like to be as well. I was slagging Hollander tonight. Jesus Christ, I'd take Hollander on it every day and I'm on for Sundays.
Because I said on Twitter tonight, get Joseph Simonovic back. And everyone was like, oh, but Copenhagen. Duffy's had 6 games in a row. I know people said he was good against Aberdeen, he was bang fucking average.
Strachan SOS,
Strachan SOS.
Strachan
MD.
SOS.
MD. Just MD that's free.
MD
that fancies it.
Yep. I'd do a better job. I'm 5 minutes down the road. I was ready to go down with the band all night. And
so the days of fucking proper detailed analysis are just gone when you're Lennon Celtic at this point.
I love sitting down and properly talking about a result after
what the
the
fuck's
game.
the point? We were both sitting here pissing ourselves at that.
Aye, it's laughable.
It wasn't
Absolutely
even
laughable.
anger.
I can only look at this rate. It's hand Rangers a fucking title. You know, there's no point playing
But
on.
like,
We talk about
Sunday.
A fucking misery.
You talk about Sunday. Something I've said for ages that Lennon's whole thing is that he relies on his best players to play well. Sunday's a perfect example of that. They were all at it and they won comfortably.
Aye.
But as soon as the front players aren't at it, they're fucking.
They are
shit.
no, they are at it.
Well,
somebody's fucking at it.
Aye, they're all at it.
They're all fucking at it. They're just not at it in the correct.
It's like Ronnie Dyle or
sense.
Tony Mowbray didn't survive in like this.
They would have been sacked on the fucking spot.
Yeah.
You know when Neil Lennon was offered the job in the Shellers, he'd be fucking sacked in the Shellers.
Yeah.
Sacked in the fucking Shellers after the night. I'm done with people commenting about it. Oh, show your faith in Lenny. Oh, he's one of us. I don't fucking care.
It's irrelevant.
If one of us was to go out and fucking commit a mass murder, I'm not going to say, oh, stand by him. He's fucking one of us. Fuck him.
And it's getting to the stage now where Celtic fans are like, you know, I get a lot of stick sometimes for being too harsh on Celtic, but now Celtic fans are starting to say, actually, yeah.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah, we're shite.
You're right. Well,
I mean, but the thing is, they're not. They've got so many great players. It's in first 20 minutes, that was quite good.
Yeah, well, look,
Rogic looked sharp, Edward looked sharp.
Up until the 20th minute, I was thinking to myself,
Here we go
what was
again.
the exact thing I said to you? The passing, the moving, the tempo.
It was more the same from Sunday. It looked really promising, but the rest of the game, the front players didn't show. And it wasn't even a fucking surprise Celtic conceded soft goals. No. It was like that Cluj game, and Callum McGregor wasn't even playing left back tonight.
Nah, exactly. It's just it just gets worse and worse. I'm losing words to even describe what's happening at Celtic. You have got two players who this is the point I raised to you, and I put on Twitter as well. The point I raised to you, the two players who we all wanted out the club, the two players that were done, Lee Griffiths, Tom Rogic, both of them done, are the two players that are holding us together. And sorry, I can't forget we Laxalt. Sorry, that's disrespectful.
Best tweet I saw all night was that Laxalt's Celtic's best player because he can't understand a word Neil Lennon's saying to him. That
might be the truth. Generally, maybe the truth. Maybe he's sitting saying, "Oh fuck knows, I'll just do what I can do." And he's gone out and scoring. Sorry, no scoring.
I mean, if you go through the team, who gets pass marks tonight in that Celtic team?
The night.
Any of them?
Griffiths and Laxalt, perhaps. That's about it for me. And Laxalt wasn't even.
Rogic was okay again.
Nah, he was
do enough,
okay, but no a pass marks.
No, he doesn't do enough when his defence is doing that. Like,
nah.
You know, if that game's 0-0, you'd probably give him pass marks.
It's an utter capitulation of everything that we work towards on Sunday. I don't know what's happening there with McGregor and all the rest and what they'll be saying, but they should be hanging their fucking heads in shame.
Yeah, they were just all dreadful.
And I don't even know what to take away from this. Look, we've got a big game on Sunday, and there'll be plenty of people saying, "Oh, it doesn't matter. What's the league? It matters. Fuck it."
But
that is shambolic.
Yeah.
That is welcome back to 2015-16, baby.
That's what someone else said. They're struggling to beat shite teams at home in Europe, and Griffiths is the only one that looks like scoring. It is 2015-16.
We're going backwards when you're winning. We're not going forwards. And I know people will be saying, "You're the one sitting saying starting SOS is a joke." Well, this rate I probably would take him, right? But we need to move forward as a club, and right now, are we making any fucking direction or any signs to show that we're moving in that direction?
The counter argument is, well, who's going to come in and do the job? It's not for you or me to sit here and pick the successor. The board have got to fucking
anybody
do that.
At this fucking rate. You go through Twitter, David, and it's just great.
That's what I've been sitting here looking at Twitter, pissing myself.
The reaction is unbelievable. Like this is proper. We've been talking about a crisis.
Do you think he'll go tomorrow? Do you think he'll get sacked tomorrow?
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will. I don't think he'll be going tomorrow.
There's quite a few people I'm getting saying, "Oh, he'll be gone tomorrow." I don't see it.
I don't see it happening. I really don't. It's like FM board have called you in for a meeting. You've got one game to.
But it is literally. I've said it for so long now. He's just relying on Edward and that to drag him out of the fucking gutter. And when they don't do it, it's like, what's the plan B? He knows he can play 3-5-2 or 4-2-3-1.
Wait, look, this is it. But this is the thing, right? So the confusing thing. This isn't my point because I know what your response would be. And I'm calling my response. This is just a point I'm throwing out there. So the story of the season is like, oh, go 3-5-2. Oh no, go back to 4-2. No, go 3-5-2. Lennon is generally at this point just going, oh fuck, day one of them.
Exactly, but it's like there is some in between. He can do other things rather than just change formation.
Aye.
It's like, well, it's not working tonight. Let's go 3-5-2. Well, there's other things. It was like
the classic. I don't know if you watched Celtic as much back in his first tenure, but his one tactic always seemed to be, "Oh, we'll switch your wingers." that was his and now he's switched the wingers has become, "Well, we'll go 3-5-2." That is generally it. That's as far as his tactical mind goes.
It's like you look at the Rangers game tonight, just as a comparison, and I know probably people won't thank me for this, but Rangers lose tonight draw tonight down to individual mistakes. It was nothing to do with the setup. Rangers setup was absolutely fine. It was perfect the way they set up, but individual mistakes fucked them up. And oh my god, I just don't even. 3 things you've learned, Ryan. Let's go.
3 things I've learned. Rogic and Griffiths are the 2 players that are keeping the team together at the minute. Shane Duffy is the worst footballer.
Oh, it's dreadful. Is it the fourth goal where he just like gets done so fucking easily?
So I think it was the third, perhaps. Duffy's the worst player I think I've seen in my life so far to this point. And finally, Lennon has to go.
Lennon out. Near Beaton's a centre midfielder, and he's like Celtic's best centre half just now. Also, I've been so critical of Christopher Julian for ages now.
Actually, here's one of the things we learned for tonight. We miss Christopher Ayer. We all have
Julian.
Well, we miss both of them. But Julian's been out all season. We don't know when he's going to be back. Ayer's been playing up until the weekend Sunday. There. Yeah. We need him back. We need him fucking back. Beaton's a centre midfielder. But as much as I have tried, and everybody else has tried to say, "Oh, Beaton's good at centre half," no.
He's still better than Duffy though.
He's better than Duffy, but we need centre halves. We don't need centre mids playing there. It's fucking professional football.
It's mad because Summer was all like, "Oh, we'll get Duffy in because Julian and Ayer isn't good enough as a two."
Aye.
All this has done is prove that they're the best two Celtic have.
Aye, absolutely. I couldn't say any better. Look, I have said time and time again, all my heart is with Neil Lennon to turn this around. And for Neil Lennon to be the man to lead us to 10 in a row. But when I'm sitting there watching my team get pumped 4-1 at Celtic Park, when I'm watching my team getting pumped 4-1 at Celtic Park in Europe off a team who are missing 7 first team players and had the worst start to the Europa League group in all 48 teams, I think to myself, how can I stand by and be sort of accepting in Neil Lennon?
We have this argument all the time about like Man United and stuff down south about teams and people accepting mediocrity. Aye. Like Celtic should. I know Celtic have done it, and Lennon was kind of right to point that out. The quadruple treble, they're maybe not getting the credit they deserve for that because it's an amazing achievement. But when you're flying and when you're on top, that's when you've got to push on.
Yep.
You know, and Lennon was never an appointment to push on.
That's why I've always hated this stupid argument that people put across of Europe doesn't matter this year. If we're meant to be this almighty team and great and everything, we should be moving. That's why I was gutted that we got knocked out the Champions League by Ferencváros, because we should be moving forward as a club. We should be actually taking steps to make ourselves better on both a domestic and a European stage. And tonight is arguably the biggest setback we've had in Europe in the last 10 years.
I said it to you as well. Even if Celtic win the league this year, it doesn't change my mind on Lennon in terms of he's not a guy who's going to move Celtic forward.
We're not going to move forward under Lennon, and that's been solidified tonight. And I've tried to be somewhat.
You've tried to back Lennon as much as you could. It's the point where I've been like, come on to fuck. I mean, it's like, I think there is that thing when you've got like an affection for a manager, a former player like Lennon, but he is so close to ruining his reputation at Celtic. Yep. Like if he fucks it up this season, his reputation is dead at Celtic. Like he will not be remembered fondly at all if he's the guy that fucks the 10. You know, I don't think he'll walk, but I don't think he's going to get sacked anytime soon either.
Nah. Absolutely not. Look, Celtic need to recover at the weekend, need to recover in style. We're heading into the international break. Look, if Lennon doesn't get sacked tomorrow, which I don't think he will, and if we don't get 3 points on Sunday, that is it. That is it. Finished.
Celtic, just for a bit of context, they've not won a home game since the 27th of September.
Yep.
They don't play at home again until the 8th of December, apparently.
So what's that, 2 and a bit months since we've won a game at Celtic Park? By the time we play,
assuming you win that one.
Assuming. Yeah. Very, very strong assumption to take at the moment. Look, we've spoke for 12 minutes. I think we've covered everything to do.
We'll have a more measured response in the morning.
Yep, in the podcast. Yep, make sure to head over to the podcast tomorrow. Look, this is a very raw fan reaction after the game from myself. David Ashir is the man to try and fucking give me something.
A guy who wants the coefficient to be booming and it fucking shit tonight. Yep. And the Turkish team's had a good week too.
The coefficient at the minute. I couldn't care less about the coefficient. I care about what's happening over there. Fucking 2 minutes down the road at Celtic Park.
We're off to wait in a team bus. Ryan's going to jar them all.
Get my fucking fireworks ready. Fucking shoot them. Look, it's laughable. That is it.
We actually did piss ourselves laughing at that fourth goal.
The fourth goal. Usually a Celtic fan should be fucking raging. I'm pissing myself laughing.
The rage was like the AC Milan game. We've got it fucking gone now.
That's mammy fucking bored now. Look, there will be a far more responsible journalistic side of things to the response.
We'll see about that.
to the response in the podcast tomorrow. But look, I'm sure that every Celtic fan watching can agree that right now, I think every fan will tell you it's just raw emotion they feel. And if there's a Celtic fan out there who thinks there's an excuse for tonight and is sitting saying, "Oh, it doesn't matter, we'll pull it back on Sunday," get a grip of yourself.
And if there's a Celtic fan in the comments who think Lennon's the right man for the job, fucking contact medical help. Like serious fucking mental help.
That's a nice way to put it.
I mean, fucking hell. Open your fucking eyes, man.
Did you see Stevie Crawford the answer for Celtic?
No.
Would you take him in Lennon but as a Celtic fan?
Yes.
At least he has a fucking plan.
Oh,
Take Stevie Whittaker at left back, you know. Aye, it's a disaster. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed the video somehow, make sure to press like.
You're a Rangers fan.
I'm looking forward to all the clips in Twitter tomorrow and the views, but look, inexcusable. And I'm just watching it back, you know, and the screen ahead of us, and it's just utterly humiliating. A team of boys.
Big Sutton won't challenge his mate though.
Nah, no any of them. No Hartson, no Stubbs, no anybody who played alongside him. The fans know what's up. Got this new haircut for nothing. I was feeling $1 million this morning, you know that? I felt like I was looking good. Now I feel fucking depressed.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Sub to David. He's a star. See you next time.